I'm going to explain you about the dark web. Nowadays, internet is playing the major role. So many websites are available in the internet. We can divide these websites into three categories like surface web, deep web, and the dark web. When you are using the websites like youtube.com, facebook.com, you need only the internet. You can access this. You don't want any login ID or password to access them. And also we can search these websites in Google itself. So these websites are called surface web. And the next one is deep web. But for accessing some websites, we need not only internet but also the login ID and the password. Through this login ID and password only, we can access them. For example, when we are using a banking websites like Amazon Prime, Netflix are under this deep web. When you are having only the account, you can access through this website. These are not available in Google Chrome. Through link, you can access these websites. Only 4% of websites are surface webs. Remaining 96% of websites are the hidden webs under the deep web and the dark web. When you log in some websites, they can trace your IP address and location where you are and whom you are. This is easy to trace and it is easy to find in surface web and the deep web. Will later come under this category. There is no privacy here and it is easily traceable. Whereas when you log in some websites, you think no one should trace your website's means or your IP address means you need to go through a dark web. Dark webs are created only for the privacy purpose and the information should not be hacked. How the dark webs are created, It is created by a US Navy and American want to make use of internet, but their information should not be traced by others. So they created a browser called the Tor, the Onion Router, in 2002. Tor looked like a normal website like Chrome we are using. But when you log in, no one can trace your IP address or your information could not be traced by others. American government offered the Tor browser to the worldwide. First, the Tor browsers are used in good way, but later the Tor browser are used to sell drugs and weapons through online. Some people will inevitably abuse the power of associated with the using of dark web by marketing it easier to engage in criminal activity. You can think, why can't we able to delete this browser? It is different. For use in normal website, you need domain and you have to register. But in dark web, you can open your website by your own. There is no need of registration here. And you cannot be able to remember these websites' names because they are meaningless. They will be not having any meaning for their names. And you can access this web only through the Tor browser. The 50% of websites are used in a wrong way in the dark web. So, what's the way to stop the dark web? Means it is unanswerable question and it is impossible to stop. The transaction of the dark web are done through the Bitcoin. So it is up to us as a responsible user to make the correct use of the dark web.